You took care of the business that you could, I guess, to get to this point. But how would you sum up what this has felt like now, knowing you're going to be playing on Tuesday, likely against either Minnesota or New Orleans as the 7?
It's great, man. Regardless of who wins, we'll prepare accordingly. Probably go into a little bit more detail. Maybe a normal, not quite as extensive as a playoff series scout, but definitely a regular season scout on steroids. But we're just looking forward to the opportunity, starting where we started at early in the year, now where we are, where we find ourselves sitting. We're excited. The guys are ready to go. We got great synergy in our locker room. Need to clean up some stuff defensively, but outside of that, we're ready to go.
Just thinking back to around the trade deadline, the record where it was, assume that you would have taken the number 7 seed and the chance to win one game to get into round 1 of the playoffs.
Absolutely. Obviously you would like to secure your position, but things don't always fall your way. But it's not about the action; it's about the reaction and the way we've reacted when we found ourselves facing adversity. We've been able to, climb out of it, and here we are. After starting 2-10, 43-39. It's a hell of an opportunity before us, facing us, and we're up for it wholeheartedly.
As Mike mentioned, you guys took care of business winning 9 out of your final 11. But I would say, since late in the Utah game, it didn't look quite as strong as it had been. What can you? I don't know if you agree with that, but if you do agree with that, what can you do to get back home? Because you need, the curtain comes up on Tuesday. We got to find our guys some rest time, obviously. Be efficient with how we spend our 9 game days. Make sure they're getting the proper treatment between now and Tuesday. And again, dive into the film, maybe walk through some stuff out on the floor. But they're aware, man. These stakes are high, and a lot of times, I don't want to call it pressure, but the challenges of guys knowing that what's at stake can weigh on them a little bit. But, here we are. We know what's in front of us. We'll play either one of those 2 teams, and we'll be all set to go. But just between now and then, just obviously being as smart as possible with our preparation.
Darvin, you guys were pretty open as a group with setting goals, and I think at one point there was even a number on the board like we need to get to this many wins or something like that. You guys come, I think, incredibly close. Was it simply the trade? Was there anything else? Did you see a focusing maybe, from AD at times? It seems like it's kind of been different over this month or so.
I think, both AD and Bron have had monster stretches this year when they've been in the lineup. And, obviously making the changes that we made at the deadline to bring in guys, who could not only operate at a high level, but whose skill sets totally fit our 2 big dogs in Bron and AD. And, sort of making the game a little bit easier on them. But, make no mistake about it, the games can fit, but guys have to be on the same page mentally and spiritually as well. And I think that has probably been the biggest uptick with our team. Everyone communicating properly, everyone pulling for each other, everyone, really pushing one another to know what we're doing, to get it right, with no, no type of individual agendas or motives, but it's been beautiful to watch, beautiful to see come to maturation, and again, there's a level of still trying to figure things out and get these new guys more acclimated, and submerged in what we're doing. So just all of that, just the energy, the chemistry, the skill sets, all of that, that was added at the